But in my experience, at least, is that there's never been as much youth consultation as there is in the current way that we're mobilizing global dialogues. But there seems to be certain barriers. And so my question is, what are these barriers and how do we overcome them? Fadi, you mentioned power, but what types of power are we speaking about? What is the opportunity and what can be done, at least starting today at the Civil Society Conference?
The systematic injustices are entrenched from, for example, in the Global South, the colonialism remnants are still here today. Many communities still do not have access to information. They do not have access to assert their rights. They do not have access to be able to make decisions. And so we need to start by taking the power back to the communities and by dismantling all these neocolonial structures that still persist to date. And the civil society is one of the ways to do that. And unfortunately, it is shrinking. So we need to be more aware, speak more truth to power, and continue to be bold and challenge some of these systematic injustices. And also looking at how to have mechanisms for dispute resolutions. There's a lot of grievances that happen in various society or various engagements, but there is no mechanisms to redress any of the injustices or issues that arise. So we need to also broaden those mechanisms and ensure that there is enough avenues of communication between the impacted communities, anyone who is grieved, so that they're able to also have their voices featured. So this is not to continue silencing and suppressing people, but actually promoting more empowerment